Hey everybody, Valerie here. What's going on? Today I am going to do with you a review on the Cameron wig, and it is all coming up. Alright, so I actually came across Cameron through my daughter. She had ordered it for herself. She ordered a color that she didn't quite love on her, and I saw the wig and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. I wonder if I should try that on. Now, that was a big deal for a lot of you that know me and you've seen my videos over the past few years. You know that my hair is always black. It always has been, and I was like, it always will be. I love black, blah blah blah. Well, just goes to show, never say never. I had just finished a really amazing, leadership and self-discovery event that I went to, and it was the end of the year, and I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe this is part of a change I could make, and I can have a little fun with it. If I don't love it, great. If I do, cool. I was always the type of person that thought, oh, I can't wear blonde. I just don't have the tones. It's just not gonna work. And this is coming from me, a hairstylist whose specialty is color. I knew that if I, took the time to actually think about what colors would work best on me, I could probably do it, but I never did. I just stuck with black. Black was safe. When I had my hair out, great. When I had wigs and hair pieces, great. You could always find black. So anyway, tried the wig on, loved it, and that wig actually had me, for the very first time, cheat on sapphire. And y'all know how much I love Freetress equal sapphire. I've had that, worn that for over 10 years. That's how much I love it. So this one, beautiful, beautiful Cameron. Is it showing? Oh. Beautiful Cameron in a TS Taffy. I'm right now wearing Evelyn in TS Taffy, so really love this color. So glad I decided to go light and bright and bold for the new year. So just wanted you to see, this is the box. This is how it comes. You'll simply pull it off here like so. Whoop. It just has deluxe equal lace front. Okay, great. We open it up, unrobe, disrobe, and here is Cameron. Isn't she lovely? Now remember, this is still attached to the packaging, okay? But this is how it comes. This is the stock card or the wig card right here. You can see this is, oops. You can see this is TS Taffy, okay, just like this color, same deal. So this allows me to be able to change up the style, still knowing it's the same length and the same color. Freetress, thank you. I've been waiting on this. Been waiting on you at the door. I really love what you guys have done with the wigs in terms of color. Coming from a colorist, I have had my license for over 12 years. I've been in the beauty industry for over 20 years. I know what I know, and I know about color, and I love how you guys did color. Me being a colorist, this is how my effects would look, where this looks like a beautiful foil method grown out, and I really love this. And it also makes me feel a little bit better knowing that I have the dark root. The only bad thing that I would say about the wigs is something I'm going to show you in just a sec, but the parting is middle parts. I just wear it slightly off center because that's my thing. So if you like your part on the other side, that's fine. I wear mine to my right. You can wear yours to your left. It's cool. You could wear it all the way over. I've seen people in their videos do that. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because you got your ear tabs that you do still want to keep over your ears because they help to keep the wig gripped and in place, and it just feels awkward wearing it off. So anyway, back to Cameron. Here's the packaging, and like I said, it's still attached to the packaging. And with this being at the bottom, paper to paper, you can just pull this one. The ones that are attached at the top in the wig itself, don't just yank those. Go ahead, take the time to cut the plastic, you guys have seen I made a little boo-boo before in one of my videos by being lazy. So, okay, so I'm just gonna pull that. So as you can see, she comes with the netting. Can y'all see that? She comes with the netting. You've got the wig card here. It shows you other colors. Also, interestingly enough, a little piece of foam here that they use to kind of help it stay flat. They tell you on the stock card that this is deep and wide parting. Okay, deep and wide. Can you guys see that? Deep and wide. And the part is to stay flat. So for those of you like me who like a lot of volume, okay, you're gonna have to work with this one a little bit. You'll love her even more the older she gets because it'll get fuller. But I'll show you some tips and tricks on how to really make this pop. So yes, it's got the netting, it's got tissue inside, plus the cardboard to help it stay in place. And there are even tabs here. Can you guys see that? The lighting's kind of bright. But there are little plastic tabs here attached to some foam and the lace to keep it laid down. They really want you to get your wig in top-notch quality. So you'll pull that off. Okay, so now you have her. You can see that she's got lace in the front all the way down to the ear. Okay, so you got lace from ear to ear. Here is the parting, just like they promised you. A deep part and a flat part. I typically put on my little secret ingredient. It is not concealer, but it is definitely something that matches my scalp. My scalp is super light, so I love to use it. This one, I need to kind of clean up right there because I made a mess, but I'm going to put that here as well. If you want to know what it is that I use, get yourself some. It'll last you forever, and you'll love it. But it's not concealer, so that's great. And I love the way that it dries because it looks more natural. Okay, so that's the front. Their parts are always going to be, like I said, center. I'm going to turn it inside out so you can see how deep that part is. You see there are two combs, one on each side there, and then you've got a third comb in the back. The cap looks pretty decent of a size to me. It is still got some stretch there. Okay, now about that one thing that I told you I don't like about these wigs. The colors are beautiful, very well blended, very natural looking as far as the salon look. If you're paying good money to get your hair colored, this is what it tends to look like. The problem is the back. If you're gonna have wigs with a deep root and you have it in the top, and they even have it in the sides, but they don't have it in the back, I want a ponytail. So what are you guys doing? Come on, Freetress, you dropped the ball there in my opinion. It's my humble opinion. But as a stylist, I'm like, come on. This is where y'all lost me. It's right in there. Okay, so I gotta say one, really great bonus to having Sapphire is, well, Sapphire doesn't come in bright colors. The only color that it comes in is the 1B30. Everything else is 1B24. And it also has baby hair all the way around. Well, not all the way around, but in the front and in the back. So the baby hair helps this blend when I put it in a ponytail. I don't have that versatility with Cameron. So I don't feel comfortable putting her in a ponytail unless I have to take some of my hair out. And if your hair isn't the same type of shade or something that could blend in with this and make it look like it's part of the wig, you're gonna really not love that. So you have to wear it down or wear it half and half or slightly pulled back, but you could never wear it in a ponytail if this is the dark root look that you want. So sorry about that, you guys, but it's not my fault. We need to call them. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, lots of space here. I love that you get all this open space in the weft. Between the wefts. Some people like lace all over. I'm not a super huge fan of that. It depends on the lace for me. But I need my hair to breathe. So having all this extra space, actually, I love. One thing that does trump sapphire over anything else is that it's thicker than sapphire. And although sapphire looks really thick and full when you first get it, if you have the wind blow and you don't have a dark wig cap on underneath that dark hair, you're going to kind of be able to see it. Also, as it gets older, it sheds. You're going to be able to see that. Cameron, I don't think you'll really have to worry about that very often. Okay, nice and thick. So her curls look a little loose first getting it out the box. Definitely doesn't look exactly like the stock card, which I'm actually happy about because I don't like this look. So let's get ready to cut the lace. I want to give you guys a tip on cutting lace. Okay, some people hold it to the side and pull the hair out of the way. You definitely don't want to cut this hair. You paid money for your wig. I don't see the point in cutting hair off this wig. Okay, so even if it's by mistake. So what you can do is hold it straight up and let gravity help you hold the hair down out of the way. Okay, once you do that, you can cut. And I actually have recently started leaving the side out a little bit because it gives me a place to pin my bobby pins without causing the wear and tear on the wig. So I'm actually going to start more like right here. Another really great tip is do not cut in a straight line. You want to cut kind of zigzag and kind of just using the point of the scissor, of the shear. See? And then look at it and you'll really be able to tell where you should cut. So I'm gonna come closer because I really want you guys to see that. Look, the hair's gonna lay, and then I'm just gonna let it get kind of close, but not so close that I hit that. And I'm kind of cutting at an angle as opposed to straight across. And as I cut at that angle, it will leave me a nice rigid line so that it's not exact. If I were to have a straight line, then when I put my wig on, you're gonna see straight line, and it looks really crazy. And it's harder for people to get that pinned down or glued down or however you like to wear your wigs. It's much harder to blend it into your skin and your hairline that way. So I'm just gonna keep cutting. If you find yourself getting a little too close, tilt the angle back up and get yourself out of the way. And of course, I've got this facing me, so it might be hard for you to see, but I'm just looking at where the hair begins, and I'm just going like slightly above that. And that way, as you're cutting this mesh lace, you know, there are holes, so sometimes that hole will open up. So I don't want to have it open up right where the knots begin, so I stay slightly above it. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, and then I come down to the side, and like I said, I leave some of that side there to give me some wiggle room to put pins in. I'm a lover of bobby pins. I'm not going anywhere where I plan on getting in a fight and somebody yanking my wig off, or you know, where I live in a windy city where the wind is like 50 miles per hour and it's gonna blow my wig off. So I'm not worried about that. Pins work fine for me. So I'm not wearing any pins today because I'm gonna take this wig off to try this one, but all that's left is cut the tag. And yes, make sure you cut it, don't pull it, because you might make the same mistake that I did one day, and I had ripped this little holder. I had ripped that, and then this sticks out, so you don't really want that. You have to sew it back and all that. Okay, So yes, in the back, bra strap type adjustable. I like to put mine on the lowest setting because I got a really small head. But like I said, there's a lot of stretch in it for big head friendly. Okay. So there we are. Wig is ready to go. This is how it actually looks on a real live everyday person as opposed to what you see in the stock card. So here we go. And I got a little trick. If you're ever in a beauty supply store or you're in a wig shop and you don't want to take your wig off and just be bare with your wig cap, it's totally cool. You can do this cute little trick. So, there. And then I can check the lace. Up against my cap. Okay, so like I said, part comes in the middle, but I like to wear it slightly to the side. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. And boom. Now this simply looks like Evelyn curled up. Exact same color. And very soft texture without feeling super silky. This would be more like that Yaki perm type of texture, only slightly softer than that in my opinion. I'm running my fingers through it just like you can do with real hair when you've gone and gotten it blown out. No real shedding, like one strand of shedding compared to all this hair you're getting in it. I love it. I love that this is a nice caramel color. Whoops. And then all I do is simply take this, because this is my baby hair out, and I think I will do a video about baby hair because you want your baby hair to look like it's not styled. You want it to look like that's how you wake up in the morning, that you have a natural curl to your hair, especially around the hairline. And I'll do another video on that because I see people, they just get really extravagant with that baby hair, and I'm like, that looks like you did extra for the wig you're wearing, and I wouldn't have noticed it was a wig until I saw all that crazy baby hair. So yeah. All right, so typically all I do with these when I first get them is I will push it out a little bit. I mean, like it's my hair, like, yeah. And then I like to pull it back some and let it fall forward in a nice flow, like that. A nice feather. Now for me, sometimes this feels a little bit long on the sides for me. Up here, I feel like it comes down to my face a little bit too far. I like for it to have somewhat of a bang feel, so I'm probably going to cut a little of this, just a little slide cutting in the fringe area. But other than that, the rest of it's gorgeous. You know, you can curl this only between 380 and 400 degrees. No more than 400 degrees, you guys. Yes, honey. So I'm going to take my secret ingredient here. And no, this is not concealer. I love it because you can put it on as a cream and then it dries as a powder. It is not a concealer. I use this for many things in my beauty routine. So it saves me money to be able to buy one product and be able to use it for a ton of different things, especially for my wigs, because y'all know how I am about those. So if you want to know what it is, you want to make sure that you look in the description box for that. And even with this, I'm going to fix this too. I'll show you guys what I do. So I'm going to get right in there, and I'm just going to dab Whoops, I touched my hair already. Yeah, I touched the hair already. Look at me. And then you just kind of blend it in. And it will dry more like a velvety powder. You could also do it, I know a lot of people like to do this under the wig, which is fine. And then all I do is slide my wig back until it's behind my own baby hair, which is here. And most people don't have a lot of baby hair. It's just like it should be subtle. And then after this, I'll just pin it down. And then, like I said, as far as the front is concerned, I'll take my trusty shears and I'll just take the brush because I want it to flow. I don't want it to be a blunt cut. So I'm going to take this and kind of carve off my fringe area here. And I'm simply going to slide cut. And that kind of gives me an extra layer too. I might go back and cut a little bit more later. Might not, have no idea. Now, like I said, this is very flat up in here, so if you like a fuller look, you can do one of two things. You can either take the wig off, and you take the wig off, take it upside down, where the back of the wig is, and you can brush it upside down. Okay, and then once you put it on, it's going to be fuller. So watch this. Let's act like I took this off because I don't feel like it. Flip. And when you flip it, look at all this fullness. And I like a nice, messy, blowout-y curl because that's how people wear their hair, okay? It's not supposed to be like every curl is like individually in place. That looks so weird to me. This is hair, boo. This is hair. It's bouncy, you know? Well, let me actually bounce. You'll see that? Okay, so you got that. It's really long on me because I'm really short. I am 5'1", so the front of it comes like right almost to the bottom of my, well, yeah, to the bottom of my boob. The back of this is like, yeah, the exact same length as Evelyn. Too much product is going to cause you to have to shampoo your hair more often. Just because it got on your hairline. Even if you're wearing a wig cap and you're doing the whole got to be glued thing, the issue is you're going to it's still going to seep through. It's a cap, so it's going to seep through. It's going to get on your hair. You got to shampoo your hair more. That can cause you to have your hair get dried out, and then you start losing hair because of all the dryness, right? It gets brittle, it breaks. And then with your wig, you keep getting product on the netting in the wig, and it's not going to feel fresh to wear, and then you're going to have to wash it more often. And the more you wash it, the more you're wearing it out, and then you wear it out sooner than you need to. So for me, I don't use a whole lot of stuff on my wigs, okay? If anything, I'll use the Control Wig Spray. You guys have seen that in other videos of mine, so you want to check that out. Maybe I'll do a completely separate video just about it. But I've used Control Wig Spray for years. It is made specifically for wigs. It's very light and a nice little hint of a mist, of a scent with it. And like for my whole hair care routine, when it comes to your wig routine, your wig care routine, I have another video all about that. You'll be amazed and shocked at what I share with you in that video, so make sure you check it out. All right, so you know what to do. If you love this video, you know what to do. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you click that subscribe button as well as the bell for notifications so you know every single time that I upload a video. I have made my resolution. I'm going to make sure to post a video at least once a week, so make sure that you look out for that. Also, make sure that you comment. Give me some feedback. Let me know what other videos you'd like me to do. Let me know how much you love this one, or if you have any questions about the wig or anything else going on with my look. I'd be happy to share it with you.